There's one, may I begin, timer?
Yes.
There's one distinct moment in my life that changed everything. There's one distinct moment that I know when I decided whether I wanted to live full or whether I wanted to live empty. And so before I share that moment with all of you, I want to take you to my past. What have I done? And how my life proceeded from that moment on. So this is my 6 years back photo. You can see me as very successful, right? I'm on stage, people are giving me, patting me. It's great, right? And so I remember those moments very well. There I was, a winner, and having it all, and yet I felt. I want you to imagine your teenage years. What all we really wanted when we were younger. Good grades, a beautiful girlfriend, and we want to buy stuff, we want to have great parties. And I recall my past. I was one of the toppers in my class. Everything was going great. But when I used to look in the mirror and used to see myself, I used to feel that I have everything. And yet there was this feeling of emptiness inside. I'm sure some of you must have felt that. Something is lacking, something is not there. I had a beautiful girlfriend too when I was that young. I still had a girlfriend. And by beautiful, I must say that she was beautiful. She had a beautiful heart. I really loved her. And so even then, I mean, we used to enjoy, we used to go out, we used to have fun. And yet, you know, when I used to look in the mirror, that mirror always said that it's not true. So something was missing. This urge was there inside. Feels in the heart, heaviness is there. And I had money, I got good pocket money. I was very lucky for that. As she said, that we are all so lucky financially, resources, everything. We have so much that we can be grateful for. And there I was with money and everything, and I felt empty. So I mean, let me ask you all, how many of you have that same feeling that you get sometimes that you feel empty? Okay, it's quite a lot of you. You see that we have something and yet we are empty. But then I made a big decision of my life. I said, I can either choose to live with this emptiness all my life and say it's normal. They all feel it, I feel it too. Why worry about it, right? Just chill, just cool. Something, life will go on. I mean, tomorrow will come, sun will rise tomorrow, nothing is going to change. Or I could decide that no, I am not going to live such an empty life. I'm going to find a way, no matter what it takes. I will find a way. And so I dropped out. Yeah, that was the toughest decision of my life. My parents were crazy. Oh, what's wrong with you? You're successful, you're getting a good job. I went for engineering initially. And then I said, no, Dad, I don't want to do this. I don't feel perfect here. I just feel I can't see myself 10 years from now where I want to go. I need some time. I dropped out. That's it. I said that I made my choice. I have to go back. And then came this moment, you know. Immediately you don't get that moment where you realize where your life changes. It took me years. I read about every people I wanted to read. I said that I want to figure out how are these people. You know, I see Lee Kuan Yew, the founding Prime Minister of Singapore, and I see that conviction, that energy, that excitement that goes in it. When they come on stage, you feel that fire in them. What's there? What's in them? What's making them so excited? And why me here, who's living a good life, doing all the things that everybody else is doing, but yet not feels good? And so I read. I had time. You know, when you drop out, that's one good thing. You have time. You have, of course, other challenges to look at. But then I made my choice. And then there came a moment when I read about Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. I don't know how many people of you have read about his life. Probably you must have heard, I'm sure. How many people of here have heard of Gandhi? Everybody. Yeah, that's great. Fine. I'm just checking. I'm not, because it's like, I don't know how many people read about other people's life, are interested. So I read about his life and I just happened to read it. And no, it was not the biography that changed it. I started realizing, you know, this man was rich. He was born in a rich family. What was the point? Why did he, when everybody was satisfied by being a slave of the colonialists, and why would he actually live a comfortable life? He could have been he comes from Porbandar in Gujarat. His father was a minister in Porbandar. He could have been a minister. Happy life, happy ending, right? Of all the things, he said that I will fight. I'll fight so many powerful people that he didn't need to. He could have lived easily. He was shy. He didn't want to do he was going to become a lawyer, but every time he went and tried to speak, what happened was that his voice dropped. He couldn't speak. So this man, from being shy, learned to inspire millions of people. He has done crazy things that nobody else would. He would inspire people to go do the Dandi March, which is very famous, like walking 100 miles, going and breaking the law, getting hit by the Britishers. And they all did because he said so. So this man who had nothing to do with this decided that he will do this. So the big moment that came in my life was when I decided that, look, the emptiness will be there unless you say, what's your purpose? You have to say one day that I need to define my purpose. And the day I did that, I said that this is what is going to be my purpose of life. This is what I'm going to do with my life. Nobody's asking me. God has not asked me. I don't know whether he agrees or not, but I said this is going to be my purpose. And from then on, now I live an amazing life. I love every day I come here. I get up at 6 a.m. here every day and I work till 10:30 p.m. every single day. I have to. I'm a research assistant, I'm vice president of the club. Plus, I have to do lots of projects, because projects all come, as you're saying. We all have them. Finally, I'd say just take some time, take a pause for your life and say, define your purpose. Thank you.
Thank you so much for